President Biden continues to feel the backlash against his sudden decision to go back on his word and pardon his son. It comes just a couple of months before the end of his presidency and a few weeks before Hunter Biden was scheduled to be sentenced for federal gun and tax convictions. Unsurprisingly, Donald Trump led the way with his criticisms, branding the pardon an abuse and miscarriage of justice. But some leading Democrats also fear it could damage President Biden's legacy.
Joe Biden arrived in Angola a short time ago, having made one of the most notable reversals of his presidency. Reporter questions conveniently drowned out by Air Force One. After years of insisting he would never interfere in the justice system, the president has done just that, issuing an extraordinary, unconditional pardon for his son Hunter, covering an entire decade. It ends at a stroke the prosecution of Hunter Biden on both gun and tax evasion charges. The president's troubled son has long faced legal and personal challenges. He was addicted to crack cocaine for many years. These pictures were found on his laptop. And critics also accuse him of profiting from his father's position.
I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
What makes this so damaging for Biden's legacy is that he long promised the American people he would never take such action.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
Many of his allies, indeed his own spokeswoman, insisted a pardon was out of the question.
Does the president have any intention of pardoning him?
We've been asked that question multiple times. Our answer stands, which is no.
Democrats will have little scope now to criticize Donald Trump's pardons. The president-elect hinting he will issue some on day one. Posting overnight, does the pardon given by Joe to Hunter include the January the 6th hostages, who have now been in prison for years? Such an abuse and miscarriage of justice.
And Hunter Biden will be charged no matter what.
One reason the president may have acted to help his son is that this man, Kash Patel, has just been nominated by Trump to lead the FBI.
We got to put in all America patriots top to bottom.
Patel has said he wants to investigate and prosecute the Biden family and even liberal journalists.
We will go out and find the conspirators, not just in government, but in the media. Yes, we're going to come after the people in the media who lied about American citizens, who helped Joe Biden rig presidential elections. We're going to come after you. Whether it's criminally or civilly, we'll figure that out. But yeah, we're putting you all on notice.
This sense that revenge and retribution is just weeks away may have prompted Biden's decision to put family ahead of country.
Well, we can join Robert in Washington now. And Robert, on the one hand, of course, this looks like hypocrisy from President Biden. But on the other, isn't it true to say he's got a family to protect with an incoming president who may well, as we've been hearing, wish to pursue many people through the courts, including the Bidens themselves?
I think that's fair, Paul. I mean, tonight there is outrage amongst Republicans, but there's also deep anger amongst the professionals at the Department of Justice and also deep discomfort amongst Democrats. It's not just that effectively Joe Biden has misled the American people for much of the year. It is also the Trumpian language he has used to justify the pardon. He has talked about this being a selective prosecution. He's talked about how raw politics has infected the whole judicial process. In other words, he's embraced the Trumpian view that justice in America has been weaponized. I don't think there's any doubt about the explanation. This is the Biden family circling the wagons. They've seen who Donald Trump is putting into the Department of Justice and the FBI, and essentially they're trying to maximize their legal protections ahead of this likely season of revenge and retribution.
OK, Robert from Washington, thank you very much indeed.